Going back on the SX Man kind of divided. Continue where we were. The first live stream or episode you want to call it. We got past the first part of the mission. You know, welcome to the divided world. Got past that. It's very good. Depending on how long the streams are and how well do I want to stop them, how quickly I want to stop them. Oh, this could last for a couple of episodes on the SX Man kind of divided. Or yeah. Right now I'm just focusing on live streams because, you know, not really much to edit with. I'm still, you know, going through the ropes with that. So I'm just gonna be.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Oh, look. We're here. Oh, hey, we're here. Oh, no, never mind.
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
Bam, bop, bada boom boom. Ooh, pow! Oh! Oh, tasty and good amigos. I'm gonna take the time. I got fucked up. Nobody saw that. Alright. Let's restart this one.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Long range my ass. Does this not work? Can it like... Can it work, please?
This sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Oh.
Copy that.
Alright, fuck this. It's about I don't have any fuel. There we go. Stabbing people in the back.
Enemy positions are cleared.
Miller, chopper's been grounded. Repeat.
Jensen! You're welcome.
Shit.
where we left off last time in loading screen. Kind of was the first 5 minutes of this video. Fucking.
Human-controlled evolution available to all. You will merge with machines, with computers.
The Illuminati won't be able to control men and women like... No, stop! Scenes of horror on the streets of Detroit. Madness has gripped mechanically augmented people.
Shanghai, Los Angeles, Ankara, Dubai.
People are dying out there. Millions of people.
The search for survivors in Manchia has been downgraded to a reconstruction.
The Czech Republic leads a growing list of countries calling for the relocation of its augmented citizens. The world is afraid of people like us.
Fast into safe and secure territory.
Didn't think it would end with the August citizens.
Oh no.
What have the events in Dubai cost us?
They knew the risks.
How many assets did we lose?
All of them. This sad storm didn't help.
The mission was a success.
Clearly, your scale for success is a generous one. However, the erratic nature of the attack could work to our advantage. Interpol will be confused for weeks, and with our continued guidance, the people will come round eventually. We are all in this for the long game, after all.
That's never changed.
You think so? Do I need to remind you all how far we have veered off course? The Og incident has caused a schism in society. Things are worse than we projected, and growing more unstable every day. This will not be tolerated. To ensure the success of our vision, the disruptive elements must be excised.
No one here disagrees with me. But let me fly to New York. I will personally evaluate the situation. We may already have the votes we need to ensure that the Human Restoration Act passes.
Very well. Stanton, you accompany him. We may need to exert financial as well as political pressure to silence anyone opposed. Proceed. Elizabeth, I'll contact you later.
It won't succeed, Lucius, even with Dowd's money. You know what Rand will find in New York? Weak, ineffectual men. And with Nathaniel Brown still an unknown factor.
Of course. That is why we're proceeding with our alternate strategy. You have claimed much in the past. This is your chance to deliver.
Everything is in place. We can initiate whenever you wish.
I'll secure your communications. Jaina seems to have eyes everywhere these days. He and his Juggernaut collective.
Janus won't be initial. I've made arrangements. Violate the foundations. Now it is time to get everyone's attention. Activate the sleep cell.
There we go. I tend to be quiet during these cutscenes as well. That's why I thought with silence.
Konečná stanice Růžičkovo nádraží. Příjezd za 5 minut.
Miller, it's Jensen. Just getting off the train now.
Copy that. We'll debrief when you get in. You're coming straight to the office?
Unless there's a problem at a checkpoint.
Your papers should be in order. Just keep your head down. Miller out.
Alright, boy.
Cut off.
Everything should be in order. No, I'm afraid they are not well. You need the papers, I know, but you just let my wife think.
So sorry.
Very sorry.
Damn it.
Oh, poor. Damn Clank! Why don't you watch where you're going?
Here, let me help you with that, man.
Man? Seriously?
You could have gone with Sweetie. You get my message about Dubai?
Yeah. I'm glad you're alright, Adam. That ambush sounded pretty bad, man.
Not something I was expecting, that's for sure. Any idea who hit us?
Well, I'm sure your task force will come up with something. And that it won't be what the Juggernaut Collective digs up. Kinda odd, though, don't you think? Interpol sending your team, the Prague team, to Dubai in the first place?
Miller said they were scrambling. Last minute intel. We were the only strike team available.
Yeah, well, that's a lie. Better get moving. The Collective has been keeping tabs on all task force divisions ever since we slipped you into one of them. They've got a team in Oman. Could have been a hell of a lot faster than you guys.
So why send us?
I don't know. If the task force is an Illuminati front, like we all suspect, it doesn't make much sense to send it into an ambush.
Unless they wanted our team to see something. Officially.
Augover, připravte si papíry. Připravte si papíry na inspekci.
Don't make a scene, Adam.
Wouldn't dream of it, Alex.
Nezastavuj se!
I swear it's gotten even worse here in the past few days. Everyone looking over their shoulder. Terrified Augs like us are going to attack them again.
Somebody probably will. Treat people like animals long enough, they'll start acting like animals.
You say that like there's nothing we could do to stop it.
I already tried 2 years ago. It didn't work out so well.
So what? Are you saying we should just give up? Let hatred and prejudice take over? To hell with that!
I'm saying I can only go after enemies I see, Alex. The men who caused all this, the true power brokers, they're the ones I need to stop. I thought you knew that.
I do. You, me, the Juggernaut Collective, we're all trying to stop them. It doesn't mean turning a blind eye to
Then help me find them.
Just watch yourself, Glenn.
Can't believe you're doing that.
You brought this on yourself. Very harder than it has to be.
I hate this city. Come on. If you're right about Dubai, about the Illuminati needing your team as witnesses, then we need to find out why. Who gave you the order to mobilize?
Miller did. But it probably came from someone higher up the chain.
Doesn't mean he's not in on it. Ever heard of the NSN?
A neural subnet, sure. In TF-29, directors use it to plan ops and communicate privately in cyberspace. What's this?
Whisper chip. Custom-made wiretap device. Janus designed it to fit inside the NSN's motherboard.
Ah, the elusive Janus. Leader of the hacktivists. Am I ever gonna meet this guy?
Someday, maybe. Right now you need to concentrate on Miller and find a way to access the NSN's motherboard.
Alex, you okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get out of here. Do you hear that? I'm gonna check it out.
Okay, be careful. We'll talk.
Save the child. Save the child. I'm gonna tell you that. We saved the child.
Hold on. Shit. Alex, it's Adam.
Hey, you sound like shit. How you feeling?
A little sore, but I'll be alright. Are you okay?
Well, we gotta go.
Yeah, I'm okay. I've been through worse. Jesus, how fucked up is that to think, huh?
Listen, Alex, my systems are acting up a little, so I've gotta get checked out. But if you want to meet or...
What? No, I'm fine, man. You just take care of you. This girl's built tough. Give me a call when you're useful again, okay?
Alright, I will. Talk to you soon.
Always gonna come over.
Open.
It's been a while, but after what happened in Prague yesterday... Look, son, whatever reasons you had for not getting in touch these last 2 years, life's too short. I'm leaving for London soon, but give me a call.
You saved his vidcall number?
Yes, Adam. Just activate your TV system.
Adam! Thanks for calling me back.
Seraph.
I heard about the bombing in Prague. It's all over the news. Did anyone you know get hurt?
You know me. Tend to keep to myself. I'm surprised you even know I'm here.
Interpol called me when you applied for the job, part of their extensive background checks. I gave you a glowing recommendation.
Thanks. What do you want?
What do I want? Jeez, Adam. I know I did some questionable things in the past, but a lot's happened in the last 2 years. To both of us.
That's true. For what it's worth, I'm glad you made it out of Panchaea.
Thank you. It wasn't easy, as I'm sure you know. I was at death's door by the time the rescue crews pulled me out of the wreckage, and while the doctors were stitching me back together, my company fell apart. Wasn't anything I could do to stop it, not from a hospital bed.
I heard Tai Young Medical bought everything up.
They're the only biotech corporation that could, after the incident. Our patents, our tech, everything. Oh well, sometimes one dream has to die so another can rise from its ashes.
Your message said you were going to London. Casual trip? Or is this tied to the new dream?
I'm meeting with the Santo Group, Nathaniel Brown and his investors.
Santo? They built the Udalek complex, the Og Ghetto, here in Prague. Why are you meeting with them?
Brown's got big plans. He wants to focus on real solutions, ideas that look to the future. You've heard of the Safe Harbor Initiative?
I've heard of Rabia, the walled city he and his company are building in the desert for Augs.
Rabia's just a part of it. We're talking about self-sustaining, energy-efficient arcologies that can be replicated anywhere on Earth. Cities built by the augmented, for the augmented.
Where the dream of self-controlled human evolution lives on.
It may not seem like it right now, son, but one day, people will move on from the incident. And when that happens, we'll be ready for it. I'm glad we caught up, Adam. I've always tried to look out for you, you know. That bombing yesterday.
You didn't call to talk about the bombing. Just ask.
It's nothing, really. I just need a signature so I can finish filing the bankruptcy paperwork.
You need my signature?
Yeah, apparently there was some kind of bureaucratic mix-up caused by you being declared legally dead for a year. The apartment in Detroit was leased in your name, even though we paid for it.
Fine. Send me the paperwork.
Thanks, Adam. I appreciate it, really.
Goodbye, Seraph. Miller, it's Jensen.
It's good
as I can, but my Augs took a hit during the attack. I need to get them looked at.
Of course. There's a lot of work ahead of us, Jensen. I'll see you when you get in.
Dr. Kohler, I need to pay you a visit.
Jensen! Now's actually a really good time for me, like right now!
Something wrong?
There are some guys in my bookshop. Pissed off the Valley gangster-looking guys. So, unless you want bloodshed the day after a terror attack...
The front door isn't the most peaceful option. I got it.
Can you believe this guy?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
I pray that the mother will change her mind.
There is always hope, Joseph. Do not despair.
Seeker, you are here to see the builder?
He has been asleep, but I cannot wake him. I do not know if he will recover.
We will all find our way to the machine god.
There's just never enough time.
Yes, we stand. On my shoe.
God!
He is just a poor old with the wrong enhancements and the wrong connections. He outgrew his usefulness.
I want to get out
or
of
they
here.
needed the apartment. Maybe for another bench.
What?
What do I do? What do I do?
No! Please! Oh, God!
What is going on? Fucking on! Just a little further. Go away. Go away. Shit. Please, leave me alone. I'll lose him. I'll lose him.
The AUG incident is still...
Just need to hide a little bit longer. Oh!
have been imprisoned by the Chinese government. In apparent retribution
shot. Back home, he was already dead.
It's about time.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard sister airlines flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been sensing flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. I cannot speak for you folks, but terrifying memories of that day still haunt me. It will certainly be a while before any of us forget it. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
Keeping you alive and clearing a way for you to future, for living, safe, first life.
Around the clock, around the world. Picus Media, always watching, because you are always watching. I know I am not the only one wondering what the Augmented Rights Coalition hopes to achieve following news of yesterday's devastating attack in Prague. So let's hear from Dr. Talon Tucker, ARC's charmingly eloquent leader himself.
What the non-augmented peoples of the world have failed to grasp is the incident was a tragedy for all.
But it wasn't all of humankind who went crazy.
Zatracena plechovka. No, to je mi pěkný.
And shoot.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Admire your professionalism. Back home, he was already dead.
Montana. They claim the U.S. government is not doing enough to protect them from augmented crazy. In China, meanwhile, a group of protesters demanding freedom and basic human rights for all, regardless of augmented status, have been imprisoned by the Chinese government. In apparent retribution for that act, vigilante hackers tied to the Juggernaut have crashed the Shenzhen 7.
This is no good!
Zatraceni augové.
No offense, but I don't deal with people like you. You need to go to the red light district, if you can get there.
You need to see Drachemir first. I don't handle new customers.
Seek and you will find, my friends. You will find meaning in the arms of the machine. You will find belonging in the oneness of... It is the dawn of a new age.
The augmented are harassed.
It is the beginning of a new age. And like always...
Sir, my wife is going to kill me.
Zasraná plechovka.
No offense, but I don't deal with it.
Anomaly detected. Trace program in access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Do you despair for your future? Do you search for something? Something you cannot find satisfaction? Please have the answer.
up and G's hooked away. And then his grandma just rats me out. He does the whole 360 turn and yells. One more button.
Jensen, I'm getting worried. Should I be calling every police station in town looking for you?
That's not necessary. I'll be in soon.
Good, because we've got work to do.
The Church of the Machine God does not claim to have all the answers, brothers and sisters. Only all the answers.
This whole city is going to hell. One explosion at a time.
One explosion inside.
You will find belonging in the oneness of singularity.
Moving from current position. Here we go. Watch yourself.
If you're not shopping, you don't need to stick around.
You looking for the best prices in Prague? I'm not talking hot dogs here.
If the hot dogs aren't your main business, why don't you have a store?
See, this way, I get to keep my overhead down and pass on the savings to the customers.
Entrepreneurial.
Better believe it.
What have you got?
Well, I got info. The kind that's worth something.
Could always use reliable intel.
Who couldn't? But for that, I only accept payment in Europozim.
I don't have any.
Sorry, it's a deal breaker. But find me again if you get any, okay?
Well, I'm watching you, friend. No funny. Buy what you need and clear out. Sorry, I cannot help.
Street is off limits, or your boss. Private function. All businesses are temporarily closed. This district. There is all wrong. Keep moving.
Why did not know that could happen? Hold.
program initiated. Access granted.
Time to finish this!
I was really hoping to get that fucking last combat hit in, but you don't know.
Jensen! Thank God! I'm down in the dungeon, man. You remember the title of my super secret book, right?
I remember it's red.
Torture every once in a while.
Jensen! My favorite techno wonderkind! Sorry about the goons, man. They didn't give you too much trouble, did they?
They're not gonna be a problem anymore. What do they want? You behind on your protection money?
I don't think it's about money. I got this little misunderstanding with their boss, Otar. You know how it is with these gangster types.
Enough to know that there's no such thing as a little misunderstanding.
With all the internal politics, I'm gonna get it sorted. Gonna see the big boss myself. As soon as things settle down. The day after a bomb, man, it's... Well, I mean, it's scary, right? I'm surprised people go out at all.
Sometimes people don't have a choice. My systems took a hit. I was hoping you could help me get everything running again.
Took a hit? You mean... Oh, shit! Why didn't you say so? We need to get you in the chair. The chair. You know, I've always wanted to get a closer look at those satty folks of yours. A real close look. So let's strap you in, get the gas going, and then, well, then I just need to sort of dive in. Feel my way around.
What exactly are you going to do to me?
I'm not sure yet. First, I gotta get in there to see what's wrong. But don't worry. I'm not gonna do anything to you I wouldn't do to myself. I promise. Besides, you've been here a few times. You know I'm professional.
You've never had to put me under before.
I never saw you the day after an explosion before either. That was a big shock to your system, man. Kaboom! Now, you want me to fix you or not?
Hang on a sec, you're gonna put me under for how long? What if the Diwali send reinforcements?
Oh, you're just stalling. Those illiterates aren't going to get in here. Don't be scared of the chair, okay? The chair is gentle. I promise. This thing with the Diwali is nothing. Ottar's pissing where he shouldn't.
I count on you to fix me, Kohler. To some extent, your problems are my problems.
That's sweet, Jensen. Ottar, but... He's the Diwali #2 guy. The men outside, they were his men. But the big boss man is Radic Nikoladze. He is the #1 guy. And I know Radic, so don't worry about it. Now, are we gonna do this procedure, or what?
All right, let's just get this over with.
Relax, Jensen. It's gonna be fine. You won't even know I'm in there. You'll feel weightless, far away, like you're someone else. But Kohler's gonna bring you back and make you you again. Before you know it.
What?
Oh, thank God. Take it easy. I swear I didn't mean to... Your retinal display should be back soon. You can still move, huh?
Where did you...
I was trying to connect the unconnected. But you got some strange fucking ogs back there. I mean, I probably shouldn't have... Here, let me get you some water. Or something stronger, maybe?
Water.
You got it, Jensen. Just ease out. Don't freak out. Rebooting was the only way to save you.
Save me from what, Kohler?
Core meltdown. You almost melted my chair. So I reset you, and I found these... I think it's better if I show you what I found. Bring up your system display. You need to see this for yourself. These are your implants. You're familiar with all these, right?
Yeah, David Sarif installed them. Took 2 years for my body to get used to everything.
Right. Well, I had to undo some of that getting used to.
What's going on, Kohler? Why do I feel different?
Something was trying to vampire the juice out of you. I couldn't figure out what until after the reboot. Turns out your Factory Zero is not the standard Factory Zero.
What am I looking at?
Experimental fucking test dogs, man. Hidden inside your body.
You're telling me I got more implants than I thought I did?
More than your body can handle. Pretty cool, right?
I'm not sure yet.
I want to show you what happens when you activate one of these suckers. It's okay, Jensen. One isn't gonna kill you.
You've said that before.
See that? Major spike in your power consumption.
Where the hell did these things come from?
I can't answer that. All I know is the explosion must have woken them up. But man, you wanna use these crazy fucking things? That's your right. We just gotta make sure it doesn't fry you. Now, I think I got an idea.
Honestly, dude.
Try shutting down one of your other implants.
Yo, whoever keeps reporting my Snapchat, like, honestly, dude. Stop!
Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using.
Of course I need that. I need that too.
Go ahead, Jensen.